Happy Money Monday, guys. I hope you guys traded really well today. Today's more about lessons. I go over a lot of lessons today because I was scalping IGC a lot. Actually, in this lesson, at the very end, I do take a live trade mid-lesson. I really think you guys will benefit from this video. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button because we're going to be doing live trades every single day. Hope you enjoy. I really thought IGC was going to be a great grinder, just like it is, but I was just scalping. I was selling. I cut my losses on this one several times, and then I took my winners several times. I didn't trade it well at all. Now, I want to go over this. I also want to talk about, should you average down? Averaging down is something I've always frowned upon, just because a lot of amateurs do that. It's a very amateur thing to do when you're in a stock at a high point and then it sells off and then you buy more shares, to bring your average down. I want to talk about that some because I do see some actual benefit in it. For more experienced traders. Now, I don't think amateurs should do that, especially a stock like IGC. IGC is a stock of its own. It does its own thing. I did want to talk about, for instance, down here where we crack support. IGC, even last week, was doing this. It will crack support. It'll hit stop losses. Shorts will add to their position because it's going to, conventionally a stock, if it cracks support, it's going to drop lower, right? Well, IGC, when it cracks support, it just buys right back up. What it does is it takes out stop orders, it gets more shorts into the position, and then it squeezes them out. So that's what happened right here. We cracked support, and then we squeezed all the way up, back up to 810. Now, this has been a very grindy stock, but it just does its own thing. And so averaging down on a stock like IGC is not a bad thing. I took a loss this morning. This morning I averaged down. I got in somewhere near the open on a long, I think for the $8 break, and then it dropped all the way down to 750. And then I added to my position. I added a few hundred shares, and then it popped up, and I sold for a loss. I still lost over $100 on that trade, but I was down over 200. So averaging down in that sense, where you're buying more shares at support and then on a pop back up, sell, yeah, I do see how that's beneficial, and there's a lot of experienced traders that actually do this. If there's a washout, why would you just sell at the very bottom? You want to buy some shares as it's getting bought back up, as shorts are covering their positions, and then sell for a much smaller loss. On this trade, I actually would have made money had I have held it, but that's the wrong lesson to learn. I think that's where this goes wrong as far as amateur traders go. They'll average down, but then they hold and hope. You should not average down and hold and hope. You should average down and then on the pop take a smaller loss. You should still accept the loss, but just be smart about it. Try to think, how can I minimize this loss, make it smaller, and that's what I did. I minimized that loss. That was good. Then I was scalping it here and there. I was here on this as this squeezed the shorts here, but I'm just trading on small share size, guys, and commissions are eating me up. I need to start sizing into some of these positions, and not trading as much. Today I over traded. I was just scalping this. I knew IGC was going to be a play. You could be scalping all day. But I just wish I could buy here, then buy here, then buy here. Like have a starter position and then start adding to that position, and as it continues to make its move, be selling. That minimizes commissions and maximizes your realized gains. I had the trend lines drawn, but at the same time, I tried not to pay a whole lot of attention to them because IGC, it just does its own thing. It's its own stock. It does its own thing. It moves how it wants to. It squeezes shorts when it wants to. It takes out stop orders under hold dollars when it wants to. This stock knows how to work it. This stock knows how to work it. I was down today. I'm ended up green, but not a whole lot. It's kind of frustrating. At the same time, I'm happy I'm green. I'm green 9 out of the last 11 days. I'm trading really well. Today I learned a few lessons. I really need to start sizing into my positions. Have a starter entry, and then just start buying more shares as it's moving up. And don't let red candles scare me out of my position. Of course, have predefined risk before you enter a trade. Okay. I'm buying IGC right here. Got it at 805. Is it really going to crack $8? It should be bouncing right here, guys. Should be bouncing right here. Okay, I bought this. Okay, so there is a live trade today. We'll let that one work. That was a nice little washout right there. Getting it off this trend line, off of $8, the whole number. Then buying off of sellers. Shorts have to cover their position. So we're going to get a little pop. I'm up about 6 cents on this one right now. Well, this was a good live trade for you guys. It's like allowing the opportunities to come to you. Even in a lesson, I'm talking to you guys, and now I saw this opportunity, and now I'm taking it. I wasn't planning on trading again, but opportunity showed itself and now I took it. I'll be exiting the position if it cracks under $8 support. But that's what I really wanted to go over, guys. There were so many trades today, just like this, that there was just a lot of trades to show you guys. Take it right there. Take that little pop up for about 15 cents a profit. That's how I want to be all throughout the morning. Just letting the profits come to me. Like, don't force trades. When the trades present themselves, then hop on it. Sometimes I do get a little trigger happy and want to trade, and then I start entering trades, and they didn't really come to me. I just kind of forced them. So you got to let these trades come to you. When the opportunities show themselves, take them and run, guys. Take them and run. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See you tomorrow.